Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be continuing on our Vintage Levi's series, discussing a little known beauty of Levi's, and that is their belt buckles. Strap in, let's go. So as we've talked about in previous videos, Levi's has produced lots of accessories through its 100+ year lifespan. One of the primary accessories Levi's made was the belt buckle. Now, Levi's jeans were not originally designed to be used with belts. In fact, that was a thing that was added in, I believe, the 40s and 50s. Before that, it was suspenders. They had buttons that you would attach the suspenders to. And that's how you kept your pants up with Levi's jeans before. Now, with the advent of the popularity of belts, Levi's began creating belt accessories. And this is where the belt buckle came from. Now, when Levi started producing belt buckles, they started producing belt buckles to look like parts of their jeans, using the back patch or some of the marketing material that was put on it in the store, or the buttons themselves. And I'll show you a few examples of those here. Here we have probably the most common of the Levi's belt buckles. You can see that it's a replica of the Levi's back patch, not having the size, but definitely having the made in USA, etc., etc. Now, they even produced this particular style for children. Here we have a boy's belt buckle from the 80s, I believe. Much smaller than the previous belt buckle, designed for a boy. Lots of corrosion from age. But you flip over, you can see that it was made in Canada. So this probably means that it was likely a 1980s, after they started moving some of that production out of the country. Now, some of the other trademarks Levi's made into belt buckles was the button itself. If this looks familiar, that's because it is. This is a replica of the button used to close a Levi's pair of jeans. This one was probably produced in the late 70s, maybe even the 80s. I haven't found a version of this much older than the late 80s, but I think this one is about 79, 80, 81. Now, this one is perhaps the most unique of all the Levi's belt buckles. It's definitely the most unique one that I own personally, and you'll see why. Yes, this is a cast of a Levi's pair of jeans right there at the zipper and button. It says Talon 42 on there, indicating that it's 70s. In fact, it says it was manufactured in 1976. One thing you can do to determine the age of your Levi's belt buckle is to look and see if it has the symbol of the Bergamot Brass Works logo. You can see that's it right there. It's kind of got a cool little weave to it. In the 70s, Levi's had Bergamot Brass make, I think, pretty much all of their belt buckles at the time. Now, here you can see some other Bergamot pieces that are exceptional. I found several of them on eBay at the moment, and they're so cool. I mean, they're incredible craftsmanship. Not what you're going to find today, made in the USA. So definitely be on the lookout for vintage Levi's belt buckles, because there are some incredible pieces out there that did not get like super mass like produced, and so they're very collectible. I'm sure they'll come back in fashion if they're not in fashion currently, so be on the lookout. Thrift stores often have like a spot where they put all their belt buckles. Just always check. Or flea markets love to put belt buckles out there. So if you wear belt buckles, consider trying a vintage Levi's belt buckle. They're super cool. I know that one with the zipper will probably impress all your friends. So check those out. So thank you guys so much for watching this little tour of Levi's belt buckles and all the cool works of art and craftsmanship that they contain. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be reminded when we post. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.